Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Kiwoon Learning, and today we'll be once again going over the large indexes like the S&P 500 and Nasdaq through their ETFs like SPY as well as QQQ. One of the big things today that we do see happening this morning is the stock sell-off that is set to continue this morning, with Dow futures down roughly 200 points as rates kind of surge here. The 10-year Treasury yield basically topped at 3.5% on Monday, its highest level in over 11 years. So once again, looks like the overall sentiment for today is relatively bearish, or a continuation of it by any means. We are just getting some buy signals on the 1 minute here to kind of continue. But once again, as we kind of remembered, Friday was another big consolidation day. For SPY, we only moved from 383 up to close at around 386, so roughly like a 0.5 0.6 percentage move on Friday. It's not terribly big with how much things that were kind of closing in on Friday as well. So one of the big things that we'll most likely be seeing today is probably a continuation of trend, whether it's one way or the other. But yeah, just one of the big things to kind of think about as we head into this week is these interest rates, and we're most likely going to get super volatile Tuesday and Wednesday, I believe. So just once again, something to kind of just think about as we head kind of into market open today, as well as like a continuation of it into other days as well. But yeah, we also have the likes of like Tesla, for example. Tesla right now currently trading a little bit lower for sure. They closed market on Friday 303, sitting at 300 flat right now. Maybe big potential reversal here right at open. Quick buying. But yeah, other than that, what's some other major news? So yeah, we have FOMC this week on Tuesday and Wednesday. With this being said, implied volatility on all contracts will be quite elevated. There won't really be any like IV crushes, so don't really necessarily worry about your contracts dying to other factors other than or just IV, I mean. And so this will kind of just mean that percentage return that you'll be getting on contracts will be a lot less than normal. So your risk to reward ratios will probably be not as great as they usually are. Contracts will probably move more than usual, and the delta will not be accurate, meaning moves won't make as much as money. Tesla, well, again, we're holding up incredibly well here comparing to the rest of the market, dropping like a rock. I'm kind of expecting Tesla to rocket up here with the rest of the market backing it. This will likely cause Tesla to make local highs around 315, 320 is kind of the idea. Again, that is also saying that we do get a bounce here this morning. But yeah, we also have Nvidia. Nvidia is continuing to make a new 52-week low with basically zero buyers stepping in terms of equity as well as long-term buyers. Nvidia, they just have nothing. Nvidia again closing Friday at like 381, already trading down at 130, sorry. But yeah, they already made local lows around 126 here, and really the thing or the idea is that Nvidia comes back and retests around 130, 133 to move lower here. But yeah, Apple once again looking to kind of hold on by a thread. But yeah, we also have like Coinbase, right? Like over the weekend we saw the crypto market just absolutely tank. So coin closing at 374 something. Currently down at 71, so roughly over 4% move is what it is around. So yeah, just something to kind of think about as we head into today's trading today. We are quite volatile. Things are going to be expensive, so if you don't necessarily make your trades, it's not necessarily terrible. Hopefully by the end of the week, Thursday and Friday, we'll kind of see like a die off in terms of implied volatility, making moves a little bit more, or a little bit better, basically. But yeah. Well, yeah, main thing, we're kind of just looking at this consolidation, a breakout of high of day, or low of day, Friday. Looking more bearish right now in SPY, so yeah. I think already made a break into like a low of day, but we will just kind of mark this in for now. So this was the low of the day on Friday. And this seems to be pre-market low, so 382.13, 381.98. So the downside here is where we're either going to need a bounce or some kind of break. Continuation looks pretty prominent here. But yeah. Yeah, also, this is also big news. So since FedEx kind of happened as well, their gigantic move out down. Also another reason why implied volatility is going to go up here. Traders are extremely worried that more earnings like this will kind of come out, and they'll get kind of burned out of their positions extremely quick. So just understanding how that's going to affect the options chain is really important, and how expensive things are going to be in this next week, and probably for the next little while here. So yeah, just be careful when you are trading. We are going to open up roughly 7 minutes here. Also, some other news. Rockstar Games recently suffered network intrusion in which unauthorized third party illegally accessed and downloaded confidential data. So yeah. Something to think about there as well. Minutes to open here. But yeah, once again, the reason why Apple is looking extremely weak here is once again another big gap down. And then one of the big things is like when you extend like the 4-hour day chart, and they're extremely solidly trending down now. We're always making this like increasing kind of wedge here, but that's why a lot of people are thinking that Apple try to probably push down to retest lows in the near future. They just look really weak now, especially with increasing selling volume coming in. So. Trees may be joining us this morning. Not for sure. I'm very tired. Oh wait, why?
I don't think I actually really ever fell asleep.
It's not good. Buyer's trying to push back up here, but Overall selling is still relatively strong. There's also stuff with the German Environment Ministry happening right now. Operator of Zara 2 nuclear power plant basically informed of a leak. Security not compromised yet, or not compromised yet. But yeah. Also for Tesla is now confirmed. It's a matter of Grünheide, Germany, that plans to open battery plant. Reports that extension of Tesla's land in Grünheide were paused. Oh, or false, Mayor says. So, see what happens there as well. Also see crude oil and just the overall oil markets taking a little bit tank over the weekend as well. Yeah, falling roughly 3%. We're opening in roughly a minute here. Definitely interesting buying coming in here. Oof. And this is open. We did get a decent amount of selling right before open. However, we are getting a lot of volume coming in, even though we're staying basically still. Extremely buy heavy right now. That's for sure. A lot of buying happening here. Probably continuation in some type of aspect. And also FOMC is Wednesday, not Tuesday. Let's see what implied volatility is actually at in terms of contracts. So SPX is usually like 26% or so. Implied volatility is even higher than it was on Friday. Sitting at 56% implied volatility. Oh my goodness. Things are so expensive. Starting to move to the upside here, off good buying volume. Kind of the expectation until we hit probably pre-market high, up to 380, 354. Yeah. Some selling finally coming in, but continuation up to 383 is probably very probable here. Good buying volume still, so But yeah, we need to see what happens right here. We are in quite a tight range, and we're thinking that breakout's gonna happen. Um, but yeah, once again, just being careful today when pulling the trigger, just because contracts are overly expensive. So yeah, and there's that 380, 354 touch. Um, but yeah, if you want to get continuation calls into that. We'll see if we get close over, is the thing. If we get close over on good buying, it's not terrible. We're getting close long signal here though at the top. Kind of pulling back a little bit here. Buying still looking relatively strong though, however. Again, it is very, very early in the morning. 5-minute candle, roughly minute 30 is what we're looking at. Once again, I think if we get 5-minute close over like pre-market high, 380, 355, I may take calls. But until that happens, I'm kind of just waiting for it right now. But buying is looking really, really strong here though. Open. Yeah, as long as this candle doesn't fully come back and just kind of stays at this level, probably going to see continuation to upside here. Buying still looking relatively strong. There's a retest of the high again. 5-minute, we have roughly another minute to close. Looking to try to close over. 40 seconds here. Still getting some selling. Buying is decreasing by a little bit here, but I don't know, I still like this. We are over like large support now, so I think continuation to the upside here. That's what we're trying to see. Yeah, there's that break. Again, close over here is what we're kind of looking at. But yeah, so another really big thing about these candles are when you have wicks, it provides a range, right? So we now have a range over this big level, right? 380, 355. However, something that we did see is that the 5-minute did not close over. I know this looks kind of weird, but when you see like a close not going over, this could be a sell signal as well, especially on the 5-minute, right? It means that your confidence on breaking highs, at least as of right now, isn't terribly strong. So taking puts like right off that close isn't terribly bad. This probably still would have netted you. Oh, okay, trading who decided to tie. This probably would have still netted you 5-10%. Again, it would be a quick scalp by any means. But we do have flow for FSLR coming in. First Solar. We have their 140 calls coming in. Lots of buying actually for FSLR. Yeah, First Solar. Lots and lots of buying coming in actually. I'll probably be taking these calls. Just for the continuation aspect. Decreasing buying on SPY though is the only thing. FSLR contracts somehow moving though. Moving quick. Roughly at 2.44 right now. Entry would have been at roughly 2.33. But yeah, I think also FSLR is kind of interesting here, just because, I mean, implied volatility is high, but it's not as bad as some of the others here. Once again, the SPY just not able to hold this level here is going to be quite dangerous. 2.5 minutes to close. FSLR 140 is trading at 2.3 right now. Kind of just pull it and put it into chat. Let's see how it moves. Still closes under here. Not necessarily great, but if we can retrace coming up, I like it. We do have wicks above this pre-market high level, so continuation is possible here. Yeah, we are slightly pulling down though. That's probably the top of the 9 if you want to go calls there on SPY. But yeah, as I was talking about before with the wicks, so the wicks provide a range for the stock, right? So if you're trying to make higher highs or lower lows, getting pulled back with a wick is not terribly bad. Just because when you don't have wicks, you don't have necessary range, right? Which means that you'll probably reverse out of support and resistance, and if you don't have that, that's gonna be probably kind of rough. So some of the things that you can do when you set stop losses or when you try to go buy is you kind of look at the wicks, right? You see where you're wicking back to, and you kind of set that as a stop. Like here, for example, if you want to enter calls off the 9 here, you could set this bottom wick as kind of like your stop. And so your risk to reward isn't like anything crazy by any means, but you'll keep continuing to play this and you move your stop as you kind of move up here. But yeah, these wicks are kind of important though, in kind of trying to gauge which one side or the other. But yeah, SPY here, like you see, you make this move up, you get calls, right? You can move stop up to there now, right? And so just moving your stops off with kind of this move up. I love this move up, by the way. Lots of volume coming in as well. Buying is definitely looking a little bit stronger than selling. We get another good close. I like continuation. I think 5 minute, yeah, 5 minute, it's just a pausing candle. Very, very solid. Yeah, FSLR contracts trading at 2.6 right now. That is roughly 24% on those contracts since they're pinned. But yeah, FSLR is probably going to just continue with SPY here. SPY is looking to make a large move to the upside. But yeah, FSLR contracts now at 2.67, locking in half for 25% here. SPY looking very solid still. FSLR now at 2.88, selling out 25% in position, or the other half in position. I'm getting exit here, 2.85 was my exit on that. And I'm holding on to 2 more contracts as kind of runners here. I'm kind of seeing how these play out right now. I'll probably be setting a stop at like a 5%. No, I'll set a 10% trailing stop. But yeah, very solid trade by any means. Kind of put exits in chat. 2.6. Not 50% gain, but 25% position exit. Same with the 50% position exit. But yeah, FSLR playing back a little bit to 2.5 here, but SPY is continuing to tear up. Again, this is a very nice break here on SPY. We saw buying coming in a lot stronger than selling. And I'll be exiting the other 25% of my FSLR position here at 2.46. It did pull back a lot quicker than I thought it would. Also, why just copy and paste and put 2.66? 2.88. But yeah, not too bad here. Not too bad at all. I need to calculate net profit on that trade. 2.6, 2.48 plus 2.88. Average price I got out was 2.65. And then, yeah, 0.55. So getting out on average for those 26% there. Not bad. A little bit of selling coming out here. Volume is looking still surprisingly weak after this big move up. Yeah, 5 minutes looking good though for a continuation by any means. Getting more volume than opening candle. Still another minute to go on that one. 1 minute. Looking to kind of just continue to tear up, it almost looks like. But yeah, we do have a tweet here. Biden, inflation month to month was just up an inch, hardly at all. Are you arguing 8.3% is good news? No, not at all. It was 8.2 before. It's the highest rate in 40 years, when in the last several months it hasn't spiked. It's even. That's funny. But yeah, lots of fun with Biden right now. But yeah, we're probably, if we do test a level here, probably 385 on SPY. But yeah, we also have SPX flow calls coming in, meaning that people are still trying to go long after this like kind of decent move up. They're at the 3900 level. I mean, I was kind of thinking I'd wait back to the pullback to the 9 here to enter calls. I mean, it seems like the smart decision. We are breaking over day's highs here though. And that is the move up. Kind of missed that one, I won't lie. But yeah, it's alright. Flow's still looking pretty solid though. This is a pullback if we wanted. I want SPY to pull back just a little bit more. We are getting a lot of selling on this candle actually. I mean, we're getting buying too for sure, but definitely decreasing buying. There's a slight pullback. Again, just being patient with entries. It's probably what's gonna win us today. guess this would be entry if you wanted it. Off the 9 here. Picked up 1 at 3.5. We'll see how these play out. I don't necessarily like this just because of decreasing buying. Decreasing buying. But SPX 3.5 was the entry. But we'll kind of see how these play out. Just sitting at the 9 here. Currently at 3.4, still pulling back slightly. Back to break even. Oh yeah, Tyler, cancel the LICN order if you haven't already. I can do it for you if you want. Contract currently at 3.55. We're not really terribly moving much yet. Tyler, trading password. Tyler. We're getting slight move up. I still don't know how I like this entry, however. Vime's still kind of dead. But again, we'll kind of see how this is going to move in. But yeah. Things are moving just slow. 3.6 now. Yay, we got $10. Yeah. I mean, selling is still not super strong. We haven't broken the 9 yet. My risk reward is just gonna be if we break under the 9, really. Like, break under this wick. That's kind of just what I'm looking at / targeting at right now. But continuation maybe here. Maybe. That's a decent move up. It's just that these contracts are just moving quite slow. Nice. It's a nice little break here. Nice. Huge move. Contracts currently on SPX, it's 4.5 here. Looking really good. We are slightly pulling back on, wow, that's a lot of pullback volume. I'll be setting my stop at just 4.0 flat. Really want a continuation here out of SPY though. Doesn't look like we're getting it. 4.05. It's about to hit stop. And we're trading at 4.0 actually. It didn't get stopped out yet. Probably a few orders in front of it. Currently at 4.3. I could just do a planned exit at 385 here. Yeah, I'll just do a planned exit at 385 here. Just pull up a few more cents. Planned exits. Oh, I just need to tick higher. There we go. Nice. Exiting 3.6 was the exit. Very solid trade. take that trade any day of the week. We are maybe gonna push higher, but I mean, I'm gonna take a 31% trade on SPX any day, so I think that was very solid. Entry and exit was good. Kind of planned it out. It did move slow for like a little bit there, but I liked it. I liked the move. It felt good. SPX still kind of continuing to tear up here. Still looking very good. Contract's now at 5.0, showing you how fast they move. But honestly, that's don't like the anxiety of sitting in that trade, especially not on SPX. You get some continuation maybe? Yeah, we're getting a lot of flow for calls coming in here. Yeah, SPX calls. Ooh, they're moving. 5.4 was the peak there on the top of this candle. That would have been 80%? 5.4, 3.5. No, sorry. That would have been like 60% probably. But this is good though, as I was talking about before. These wicks provide a range for us to keep continuing to move higher. Although we're probably going to see some kind of pullback here just because, once again, volume is not even that great and we've been continuing to move up. I mean, look at this, the 5 minute. We get that one pausing candle and we just continue to move up. Extremely impressive by SPY here. Probably going to retest 385 range is what kind of my thought is. We go and test 385 to make higher highs. Test and then move higher. This is kind of the idea that I'm kind of thinking right now. I know it looks like a lot of chop. Ooh, but this is the break under 385 here. We did get a close under. That is really big actually. Wasn't. I guess it's to be expected just because of the fact buying really was not that much stronger than selling. But yeah, that's kind of fair. It's just looking like we're gonna be quite volatile this morning though. So yeah, once again, I'll unpin that. We got out of this SPX contract for roughly 35%. The gain on FSLR was what, 26.1%. But yeah, hitting 2 solid trades today, that is for sure. Even the small $300 account, $400 account added 40 bucks to that today as well. Not too terrible. But yeah, it does look like we are getting some chop here though. But yeah. Fed calendar for the week. Today, foreign exchange rates. Yeah, that's basically it. Tomorrow, commercial paper and selected interest rates. Wednesday we have FOMC meeting, but it's a 2-day meeting. What? September 20 and 21st? I think the main meeting's on Wednesday, but that's also probably why tomorrow we're going to be quite volatile. So just be careful. 21 pullback. This isn't terrible, actually. What's the 5 minute doing? Decreasing buying. Yeah, decreasing buying as we head higher is not something you want to see. I don't really want to say it, but maybe even calling top here isn't a terrible idea either. Going puts, that's like what the 5 minute is kind of looking like for sure. On the 1 minute, it kind of just looks like we might pull back to 21 to move higher, but yeah, I don't like this a lot, I'll say. FSLR is probably still moving. Maybe. Let's see what those contracts are at now, actually. FSLR. Oh, FSLR is not moving. Yeah. Damn. FSLR is pulling back here. I wouldn't be terribly surprised to see if overall markets kind of try taking a dip here. Yeah, wouldn't be terribly surprised. Tree! Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how's your trip?
So tired. Dang, IV is still so freaking high.
Oh, it's even higher than it was Friday. So, Friday, I'm not sure if you saw what I put on the watch list, but it was called a quad witching. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've never heard of it, so I was like, what the heck is this? But, so yeah, IV
You
was...
know when like all the options, like there's a bunch of options expiring or something?
Yeah, so, but it's not only just like a bunch of options, it's a bunch of options like across multiple different like indices, like gold and stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, that was all expiring, so IV was like 46% SPX. This morning, SPX opened at 56% IV.
What?
Um,
Dude, how are you gonna trade like this?
so that being said, I already hit 2 green trades on stream today. I caught First Solar, so FSLR. It was like that one solar stock I was talking about from before. I didn't swing it or anything, I just caught like a scalp, 26%. And then SPX, just moving great today. I caught it for like a 31% run, so
Oh, is it?
yeah. SPX is still moving fine. I mean, it's just contracts are more expensive with IV. And it's not like IV is gonna crush, you know, so because
When is the rate hike?
rate high is Wednesday, but we have a lot of stuff coming up, so that's why IV is probably not gonna crush until probably Thursday, to be honest. So actually holding like and swinging positions, if you can kind of gauge which way we're going throughout the next few days, even on SPX will probably not kill you. I mean, theta will hurt, that's for sure, but IV is not what's gonna be what like that's not what's gonna hurt you by any means. So
Yeah. Okay. Dude. You make any trades last week?
what was it? Friday? Friday I don't think I traded at all actually. Just because like it was moving like insanely fast. Like even though IV was so high, I think it was just like amount of volume the chain was getting. It was just insane. But yeah, Friday I didn't trade. Thursday I think I traded once. But I didn't have any red days, so yeah, I guess I was good with high IV. But what was it? No, Friday was weird. We did basically like we came down, popped up into entire V-shaped recovery, and then Thursday was weird trading as well. Yeah, we've had like multiple consolidation days, like basically in a row. I think that's why people are expecting FOMC. I think that's why I'm also gonna do this straddle on FOMC, but yeah, to be moving kind of weird.
Dang, it's been in this range from Friday. Why drop so much? I have no more lines.
Yeah, it did. It tapped that 415 and just said nope, no more. And then just continued to move down.
Dude, I guess it's in like this. This Friday, the highest was 385. Lowest is 382. It's still in that range. Kind of weird.
Yeah. But was the weather good?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was cold.
Oh wait, really?
Always like the beach, so.
Well, Wait, why was it cold on the beach?
Actually, I don't know. Maybe I thought it was cold because it's been like so hot. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah. Oh, also Trey, you know that bowling article I posted?
Mhm.
So like for 2 weeks, I basically like didn't do anything. Like I'm talking about like in terms of medium, right? Like the thing I posted on. I was like
Yeah.
whatever. And then like 3, 4 days ago, it got like 100 views on a single day, and I was like, that's kind of sick. And then it kind of just like launched, and like in the last 3 days, it's gone like 1,000 views.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I also
Maybe
finally. Wait, what?
people start sharing it.
Yeah, I think so, because I was able to finally apply for like Medium, like their thing, and then I got it like within an hour or whatever. And then like yesterday, for example, like it got like 200 something views.
Mhm.
I got like a lot of like people read it for a really long time, um, and I ended up making like $7.50 yesterday, which like doesn't seem like much, but like just think about it, right? Like even if you make consistently like a few bucks a day, like over a
Yeah.
month, over a year, yeah,
Yeah.
that's like that's extra 500 to like 1,000. I'll take any day of the week.
Yeah.
So it's not bad at all. Also,
The more you post too.
yeah, exactly. I mean, Medium's kind of weird though, cause like their algorithm is like it really only works until like it doesn't work unless like your article gets like it's either trending stuff or it's like super broad stuff. So yeah. But did you see my MACD data I put in general though? Doesn't that look like a weather chart?
Dude,
It does though, right?
that's crazy. Why
But
there's so
yeah,
many numbers?
it was 2,500 data sets. The Bollinger one was only 1,800.
What? Great.
I'm not doing any more data analysis articles for a very long time. Those two burned me out. But I did end up finding some of the best settings for MACD though, which is nice, I guess. But yeah, that was a long time.
I didn't even. I can't read it. What does red mean?
Uh, oh, red is just so like the lightest red is like the higher probability, right? And then the super dark red is like the super low probability. But like,
Mhm.
okay, so just think of it like the upper right half is the complete opposite of the bottom right half, if that makes
Mhm.
sense. So it's just like, or bottom left half, I should say, or no, bottom right half. It's just like a mirrored basically thing of one side or the other, because just think of it as, um, I mean, you know MACD, right? You have the fast and slow length.
Yeah.
So this one, I mean, there's multiple ways to read MACD, but the way I just did it so that it wasn't just super complicated coding, uh, was just basically buy signals when it crosses over below, and then sell signals when it crosses above. Um, just to keep things simple, at least for the most part.
Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah.
So yeah, when I did that though, oh wait, sorry, 1 second, I'm not logged in. But when I did that though, huh? Oh, okay, bro, it wasn't letting me sign into my own. um, but trying to look at it. Yeah, so when I did that, you basically see that like wherever there's supposed to be sell signals, there are buy signals, and then where there's supposed to be buy signals and sell signals. That's what's happening on the bottom, right? But then
Yeah.
like what was kind of weird though, and something I did not expect at all, was like when you got to like a length of 41, which seems so random, profitability
Yeah.
actually starts to increase. And it keeps continuing to increase as you head to 50. I just decided to stop at 50 and not go to 100, or else my brain would probably die. Uh, but my expectation is that if you go to like 60 or 70 with like a length for your fast length, or wait, no, is it slow length? Hold on. With a slow length of 60 or 65 with a fast length of like 12, um, you're gonna have the highest probability for MACD that you could possibly get. However, you will not get basically that many signals at all, right? So that's the pullback with higher probability, right? So that's what I kind of stated in the article that those things I found was like basically a fast of 43, slow of 12 with a period of 9. And the reason why I didn't test for different periods was because, well, A, that again probably would have blown my brain up, but B, there are some brokerages that don't let you change this, like periods, right? I don't think Webull does, right?
Let me check.
I think you can only change the fast and slows if I'm right. I might be wrong, but most of the time, like the signal settings are usually always 9. And you can only change the fast and slow.
Yeah, it can change fast. And what's signal smoothing? Is that the other one you're talking about?
Yeah, okay, so you can do it on Webull, so that's fine. But yeah, you can change signal smoothing.
You said 45, 12, and
43, 12, 9, but again, that's if you're using default. What I found was the best was, I think it was, oh my goodness, 54, 54, 46, and then 18 as a smoothing.
well, that's interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. Because now when you look at the crossovers, they'll probably, again, they won't signal as much as a 1224, but they'll be a hell of a lot more accurate.
Yeah, I see it. I see this.
But yeah, that is what I found. So probably didn't need to make the entire article about it, but
I don't remember how to use MACD. It's when it crosses and then like,
yeah,
what are the bars again?
it's like the histogram stuff. So it's like it shows like the volume, I guess, right? So you're supposed to like play it off of increasing volume off of the crossover, decreasing volume, so like for reversal stuff. And you could also play as like 0 crosses, so as like the 2 lines both cross like the 0 level. Again, for simplicity's sake, I only tested for the crossover part, but MACD, it's like it's so complicated that in theory, you could have done over like, I don't know, 100 million backtested trades if you really want to figure out what the best settings were. But I kind of just found out for like 5-minute SPY crossover. But yeah, they generally work pretty well though. Like for the 43-12-9, they did around 65% on all settings, so it wasn't like terrible.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
But yeah, we'll see how that article does. MACD one. I think the MACD one will actually do better than the Bollinger because like I feel like even when I was like talking to you, like not really many people know about Bollinger. Or like even if they do, they just don't use it.
Yeah,
So
that's what I thought too at first.
yeah.
Is it chop time already?
Unfortunately. Very, very unfortunate. I mean, maybe if we break day size, we do have an increasing buying actually. We have lots of buying coming
I guess if you break over 85, like 50, like strong,
in. Yeah,
can go calls.
no, I like that. But also, Tree, I want to show you how stupid this is.
Oh, I do see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
But like,
Oh, it's breaking.
Yeah, it is. But like, look at this. We get sell signals here, it's whatever, right? They kind of just chop here. But like, when we're falling like this, with good selling, and like, it didn't even touch the 100. Like, oh no, this is a 50. It doesn't touch anything. And it's just like, yeah, here we go. And then, here's the close. Like, what? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
How
how
did
is
they
this
know?
more accurate than like me looking at it in real time?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like seriously, if you see this, like up to here, you're thinking some kind of continuation. Not just
Yeah.
dong and then just like here we go. But yeah, I don't know, man. This is stupid.
I got a call.
Yeah, I like calls on this break. We look very bullish today, I'll be honest.
Oh, dude, I just hope it's not like. Because Friday was the false break.
Yeah, Friday was a false break. Oh, this is the wick of Friday.
Yeah,
I didn't even
I
see
it
that.
now.
Oh, that's not good.
We'll see. We'll see if it changes. I might just get out.
Yeah, I didn't even
But
see
yeah.
that it was the wick of Friday. Also, I
Yeah,
guess we're
got
getting
out.
close
I lost
signals there as well.
5%.
That's not that bad. But yeah, I completely missed that. As soon as I expanded out, I was like, oh. That's not good.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at this morning.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And, like, we didn't break it again
Oh,
until like
yeah.
end of day.
Yeah. But also look at this. On Friday, this is what this algo did. Catches bottom here, catches top there. Doesn't catch absolute top here, but still relative. Same with the relative bottom. Relative top again. Relative bottom, relative top. Buy into just short scalp. Close. Get buying again here. Selling here. This was kind of bad, but you get selling at open and selling there. Like what?
Yeah.
Like, when I zoom out, this looks like I like put the arrows here. Like even today, like what? This doesn't know support or resistance tree.
It does now.
Something like that. I don't know, man. Oh my goodness.
See how the 5-minute was like. 5-minute never closed above that line either.
Yeah.
Even on Friday. Probably go down.
Probably. Oh.
Unless this 5-minute goes crazy.
Potentially. I mean, we do have an increased volume off that last candle. So maybe. One minute looks kind of weak though.
Yeah. What does daily look like?
How does the daily look? Doesn't the daily like? Aren't we like just like channeling down right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's lovely. 385. Retest. Oh, 385 like it's butter.
Did it go through?
Yeah,
Nice.
384.9. Well, increase selling here, like a lot of increase selling. Maybe get close, kind of like where we're at right now, and I think we probably continue. Lots of selling coming in actually. 10 seconds to close. Scalp puts moment. It's a close that sellers like. There's a retest, maybe back up to 385 to move lower. Yeah, maybe. We have not been getting like super clean breaks. We've gotten breaks and then just always retesting, but nope. Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Continuation. SPX come here. Tree, let's go, man.
You got
Arc.
puts?
Oh, well, no. I was just. I'm not sure if you saw the buy sell signals, but I was swinging arc puts like for like the last week or so.
Yeah, I saw.
They're down 3% today, so yeah, I love to
Nice.
see it. I love to see it.
How much are you up so far?
Wait, where? Oh, I put on 9 to 5 alerts. I'm kind of stupid. So the arc puts that I got were the strike price of 42, and they are already in the money, and they are currently trading at 3.3, and I got in at them at 2.9. So not like anything
Nice.
crazy, but like a solid 14%. I'll take any day of the week. That's 925. That's roughly 10%. So but yeah, you love to see it. Love to see a swing do well.
Good. Pretty good.
Not too shabby.
Oh.
But yeah, yeah, SPY right now just dropping pretty badly. We are getting pull downs, but
I think we might touch like the 382 again.
82. I mean, it's just like, I don't know, we are starting a potential upwards channel here though, so I don't know.
If it breaks, I guess.
Yeah. Because, I don't know. 5 minutes still looks really weak just because the volume has just been decreasing and we've been getting more sellers right now.
Yeah.
But we're also holding. Is this a 9 here on the 5? Oh no, we're just with a 9. But we're holding like this like 384 level here. So until we get a confident break to one side or the other, still kind of just waiting on this. I'm so tired.
Me too.
Yeah, I feel like we're almost swinging back up. I do not know.
Are you gonna do any straddles for FOMC? Or
Yeah, I think I definitely will. I don't terribly know what I'll do tomorrow, but Wednesday, as long as we don't get like any insane move to one way or the other, I really, really like it. Like, the only problem is that it's gonna be so expensive.
yeah.
But I mean, honestly, I think it'll be worth as long as like today and tomorrow we still kind of stick in this range, you know, that we made on Friday. Or not even tomorrow, even just today, as long as we don't get like terribly like going crazy. I like it heading into FMC. Because generally we lead one way into FMC and then we chop, and then we move like one way or the other. So, yeah, but apparently it's like a 2-day FMC though, or something.
Is it?
But it's only happening Wednesday. I don't know. There's some like weird stuff about it. I don't know exactly what's happening with it, but some weird stuff though. If I was reading it correctly. Start to looking like a channel, eh? We shall see, we shall see. I should just grab puts at the top. Just play it back down.
Yeah. Because if we go up, where will we go to? Like 389?
Yeah. Or, wait, what? They're 89.
You don't know why I have that. So I was just asking.
Oh, sorry. No, I thought you meant that was the top of this channel. I was like, wait, what?
No, it's 385.
Yeah, okay, yeah. No, I was like, wait a second. That must be one massive channel we're in, because I don't see that. But yeah, yeah. I have like 388.77 as one of the retracement levels, actually. It was like the macro retracement though, so it's probably gonna be pretty heavy once we get to those like levels. But yeah, 386, 33 maybe, 30. Probably looking where to grab puts. It's 385 5 levels, giving Spy some trouble though.
What to do? What to do?
That is a very real statement. Nobody knows what to do.
We touched 400 again today.
Alright, if that happens, that's gonna be crazy. actually be insane. Even with friggin' 55% IV. Oh my goodness. Somebody did a weird analysis on SPY, I think. Or
Why?
SPX.
What did they say?
Okay, what in the... I need to save this image. This looks so funny. Or not funny, this just looks so odd. Since it's a general. Okay, we open Monday session with the true gap up, and we test a significant composite high volume node. I don't even know what this guy's saying. Main focus this week is Friday's unfilled gap 3905, which is short-term inflection point. Blah blah blah. I don't even know what chart this is. It's like he did volume charts on top of candlesticks, but like the sideways volume charts. That is so confusing. Oh. You know what I mean, Trey?
Yeah. Yo, I don't even know if I want to trade into FOMC.
Honestly, it's not such a terrible idea. I mean, IV is still quite high. But yeah, just looks like another chop channel day type thing. Only looks like scalps, really, I'll be honest. Might get a move like later in the day, like 2 hours from now, but I don't think it's gonna be worth it to wait.
That was the close over though. On the 5.
That
Now
was?
it's pulling down. I can't tell anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we're making higher highs on a continual basis, so I mean, it's good. Question is, do I believe it? Yeah, question is, do I believe it? I mean, ascending wedge means that we usually break out to the upside.
Wait, is it? I thought it was bearish.
Wait, ascending?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
the same
maybe
as
I'm tripping
descending?
out of mine. Yeah, maybe I am tripping out of mine. Sorry, ascending triangle. That's what I meant. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
ascending like, but like yeah, it's because like it's all about the previous move. If the previous move is going down and you're ascending upwards, then yeah, it usually means continuation to downside. But ascending triangle, which is kind of what we're in right now, usually means continual move to the upside.
Ooh, it might close over. This 5 minute.
Maybe. Holy. This This guy knew he just caught the basically bottom of Ethereum. Like he said yesterday at 11, he's gonna go long Ethereum at 100 times leverage.
What? 100 times.
Yeah, and he got in
With
at
that
13.
kind, with that kind of leverage, I don't know if he got lucky or if he.
No, I mean he did the setup for it and everything, but I mean he caught it at like I don't know where he caught it at. He caught it at like 1280, no 1300 flat, and it's at 1355 right now. So I think he just added a whole lot of percentage points to his position.
Well, that's crazy. 100 leverage.
Yeah, 100 times leverage is kind of crazy. I don't even know what brokerage this is that you can even possibly do that on. It's called Bing X. I've never heard of this ever. It got a cool UI.
Ooh, we closed above. Let's go to the moon. I'm telling you, 400 today.
Oh wow. This is like TradingView, but for
Oh,
like actual it's like actual brokerage like TradingView, but it's for only crypto.
interesting.
It's kind of cool. Yeah, 100 times leverage is kind of crazy though. Oh, and that's the break. Oh lordy. Here we go. Moon. Alrighty, Trey. I'm probably gonna have to get off in like 10 minutes. But,
Right.
yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah. I shall. I need to end the stream first. Alright, bye bye, stream.